The truth is, accidents rarely play out in just one direction. Sometimes the most important proof comes from behind, where a front-only dashcam can't help. That's why more drivers are turning to dual setups for peace of mind. So, today, we'll look at 10 of the best front and rear dashcams available. They range from high-end models with GPS and cloud storage to simple, dependable ones that just work. No matter the budget, each of these cameras gives us something a single lens never can. Let's dive in. Let's begin with the TORVO TD3, which quickly impressed us during testing by striking a smart balance between affordability, essential features, and practical everyday use. Its compact design and neat cable management make installation straightforward, fitting easily into any vehicle. The 3.2-inch IPS screen offers good brightness even in sunlight, and the intuitive menu makes the dashcam user-friendly. This model records in 4K at 30 FPS, delivering clear and detailed footage suitable for daily driving, including nighttime use. The TD3 produces sharp, natural color video during the day, while the 1080p rear camera provides wide coverage and captures license plates clearly even in low light. A notable feature is the built-in GPS, uncommon at this price point, which adds valuable location data to your recordings. Parking mode stands out as well, effectively combining motion and G-sensor detection, and powered by a supercapacitor for better heat resistance. For those wanting complete parking reliability, there is an optional hardwire kit available, featuring a long cable to connect to the fuse box and a pry tool for easy installation. The companion app connects via 5 GHz Wi-Fi, enabling quick access to footage and simple configuration without removing the memory card. With a 64 GB memory card included, the TD3 presents a well-rounded option for drivers needing dependable daily recording. While it doesn't feature a high-end Sony sensor, a dedicated HDR toggle, or advanced driver assistance systems, the TD3 is perfect for those seeking an affordable dashcam with all the essential functions, without unnecessary extras. Now this one feels more like a smart assistant for your car. The Nextbase iQ is worth looking at if you're after a smart dashcam. It comes in 3 models, 1K at $499, 2K at $599, and 4K at $699, with a 64 GB card and install cable right in the box. And the rear camera, it's not included and costs about $200 extra. But this full coverage with smart features gives that peace of mind. Its built-in proximity sensing spatial awareness feature to custom-trained AI monitor movement around your car, expertly detecting potential threats. This gives you the power to act before anything happens. Also, it's always-on 4G connection, which means you can check a live feed from anywhere, get alerts if something happens around your car, and even download footage remotely. The front and rear camera covers 140 degrees, and it also covers the cabin with a wide 180-degree view. Its low-light recording is solid thanks to infrared. You also get features like Guardian Mode, Witness Mode, and Emergency SOS. So this thing doesn't just record, it actively looks out for you. Yes, some of the more advanced features come through a subscription, but if you value connected safety and real-time access, the Nextbase iQ gives you something most dashcams simply don't. There's something refreshing about a dashcam that doesn't demand attention. The Nextbase Piqo is tiny, almost invisible behind the mirror, but it brings more to the table than just a clean look. You get to choose between the 1K model with 1080p recording for around $80 or the 2K model with 1440p resolution at $140. Both carry a smart mix of safety and ease. For example, in the unfortunate case of a major crash, its Emergency SOS automatically contacts services with your exact location, something you'd usually expect from a connected car, not a small dashcam. It also listens to voice commands so you can save a clip or mute audio without taking your hands off the wheel. Built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth link directly to the Nextbase app, making file transfers and sharing simple. GPS and a G-sensor ensure that impact footage is locked and never overwritten. Even when parked, its Guardian Mode keeps an eye on the surroundings. Storage support is flexible too, 128 GB on the 1K or double that on the 2K. For anyone who values subtle design yet wants layers of safety, the Piqo manages to tick both boxes. Now, if you're after top-tier performance, the Viofo A229 is where things get serious. It runs dual Sony Starvis 2 sensors, an 8-megapixel up front and a 5-megapixel at the rear. That combo lets the front shoot 4K at 60 frames per second, while the rear covers 2.5K at 30 FPS. The result is detail-rich footage that actually holds up when you zoom in, which can be crucial after an incident. But specs don't stop there. Storage is practically endless. You can run microSD up to 512 gigabytes, or go all in with an external SSD up to 4 terabyte. That's not common in dashcams, and it makes this setup perfect for long hauls or professional drivers who need weeks of recording. Wi-Fi 6 support also means faster transfers, so you're not sitting around waiting for clips to move. Unlike battery-powered units, this one uses a supercapacitor, which means more durability in both hot summers and freezing winters. Its buffered parking mode even records a few seconds before and after an impact, adding context many others miss. At $399, the A329S isn't cheap, but if crystal clear video and massive storage matter most, it's hard to find a rival. If you want full coverage from both the front and back of the car, the Vantrue S1 Pro Max gives you dual 4K HDR recording with Sony Starvis 2 sensors. The footage looks sharp even at night, and with PlatePix technology, license plates are much easier to read, which matters a lot in case of an accident. It also comes with Vantrue intelligence features, so you get alerts for collisions, lane shifts, blind spots, and even a driver monitoring system that keeps an eye on fatigue. The app connects over 5 GHz Wi-Fi for quick transfers, and you can add LTE for real-time updates and parking location tracking. The rear camera is waterproof, so you can mount it outside without worry. And setup stays neat thanks to a magnetic mount with hidden cables. Storage isn't an issue either, since it supports cards up to 1 terabyte. Depending on how much coverage you want, pricing starts at $169 for the front-only version and goes up to $400 for both cameras. For anyone who needs sharp video, smart safety features, and big storage in one package, this one makes a lot of sense. If you want something flexible without paying too much, the Rexing R316 is worth a look. You can set it up as dual channel for front and cabin recording, or go with a triple setup to also cover the rear. The front shoots in 4K, while the cabin captures in 1080p, which means both the road and inside the car are clear. It has dual-band Wi-Fi, so with the Rexing Connect app you can quickly check or share clips on your phone. The mount comes with a GPS module built in, which keeps track of speed and routes. Unlike many others, it already includes a 128 GB card in the box. And if you need more, it supports up to 256 gigabytes. Its 24-hour parking mode uses motion and impact detection to record events around your car, so you're covered even when it's parked. Other features like collision detection and motion sensing just add to the peace of mind. At around $189 to $199 depending on the version, the R316 gives plenty of coverage with simple setup, which makes it a smart pick for everyday use. When you want the kind of dashcam that feels closer to a professional setup, the BlackVue DR970X-PLUS is the one that gets our attention. It records in crisp 4K, thanks to the Sony Starvis 2 sensor paired with a wide f1.7 lens, which means night driving looks just as sharp as daylight. Details like license plates hold up even against headlight glare, and with the bitrate doubled to 60 megabits per second, there's more clarity frame by frame. BlackVue also gives you live monitoring options, 5 GHz Wi-Fi built in, and if you add the LTE module, you can see your car from anywhere and even get instant alerts. GPS tracking and Bluetooth are included, plus 3 parking modes that cover motion, impact, or even time-lapse recording. What's neat is the ability to swap cameras depending on whether you want rear or interior coverage. It also uses HEVC compression, so storage goes further without losing detail. At around $400, it's not cheap, but this one is clearly built for drivers who want complete video quality and the peace of mind that their car is never really out of sight. Not every driver is chasing the latest 4K sensor or cloud connectivity. For some, a dependable, no-fuss camera that covers more angles is exactly enough. That's the idea behind the Driver ZX1002. It gives you a front camera plus a second one you can point where you need it most, like blind spots or the inside of your car. The setup is simple. Loop recording so storage never fills up, motion detection that starts recording when something moves, and a G-sensor that saves footage if there's an impact. You can check everything on the small 2.4-inch screen without needing your phone, which keeps it straightforward. The best part? It comes with a 16 GB memory card right in the box, so it's ready to use from day one. At just under $180, this is for drivers who want extra coverage without dealing with advanced features they might never touch. It's reliable, it's affordable, and it covers the basics in a way that makes daily driving feel a little more secure. If you'd rather keep things simple and focus purely on video quality, the Viofo A229 Pro is a strong option. It's priced at $299 and comes as a dual-channel setup. That means both front and rear cameras record at the same time, 4K on the front and 2K on the rear. The real highlight, though, is the Sony Starvis, 2 sensors on both ends. These sensors are made for low light, so whether you're driving at night through tunnels or dealing with glare, the details come through clear. License plates, headlights, even shaded areas hold up better here than with most other dash cams. It also has built-in GPS, dual-band Wi-Fi, HDR, and supports cards up to 512 GB. Instead of a battery, it runs on a capacitor, which makes it more reliable in extreme heat or cold. Parking mode is also there, with buffered recording before and after motion. If what you want is clarity, durability, and a setup that works day or night without ongoing costs, the A229 Pro gives you that balance without stretching the budget. If the goal is balance, clear recording, safety alerts, and parking protection, the Thinkware Q200 ticks the boxes without overcomplicating things. It shoots in 2K QHD at 30 frames per second with an OmniVision sensor, so daytime clips are sharp and color accurate. At night, Super Night Vision kicks in to brighten details without losing clarity. Add the optional GPS antenna and you unlock driver assist features like lane departure warnings, forward collision alerts, and even red light camera notifications. Parking coverage is where this camera really steps up, with modes like time-lapse for long stays, motion and impact detection, and even an energy-saving option that runs efficiently in hot weather. Through Wi-Fi, you can link the camera to the Thinkware app for quick access to clips and settings, and their anti-file corruption system keeps recordings safe. Thermal protection is built in, so it won't overheat under the sun, and it's even expandable to a 5-channel system if you need coverage all around the vehicle. At around $200 for the front and rear bundle, the Q200 gives a smart mix of safety features and reliable video quality at a fair price. So, that was all. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Got questions or want to share your thoughts? Drop a comment below.